Hello everybody, it's Ken Faulkner. I'm back with another knife video. Rolling through them, I think it's really just two more, this one and the next one. So, and I gotta start, there's some other things that have come up since. So I got other videos, but I mean, as far as stuff that I got at the show, that I bought, well, there's a whole explanation. I'll get into it. This one is a fun one. Two knives, and I didn't even realize because I was all the knives and everything. I'll get overwhelmed, and my brain is like just completely fried by the end of the show. And it was the last day that we did this that they had this thing, a Smoky Mountain Knife Works. If you've ever been to Atlanta and you got to the Smoky Mountain booth, they got piles and piles and piles of Rough Rider knives. They got so many of them. And they got this sweet deal, like $9, or they got them like marked way down, so they're like rolling through them. They must sell like 100 or more of them. Anyway, they also for this show they had like a little promotion thing, and it was this thing to get you over to the booth. They have this it's basically beer pong. So if you ever went to college or whatever, partied when you were young, beer pong, popular thing. Throw a ping pong ball in the cup, that kind of thing. But there's no drinking involved in this one. This one had to do with winning prizes. And it was not just beer pong. It was, had a bunch of these things around. These Lays with a Smoky Mountain on it. It was called a hula pong. Hula pong. So they had a bunch of these Lays there, and they were saying, "Oh, you come over to the booth and get laid, that's going to bring people around, right?" And I don't usually go for the carnival kind of game things or that kind of stuff that much. My girlfriend loves them, loves them. So if there's any kind of treasure hunt or go around and get stamps, man, she's all over it. We had one year. We were tried so hard, and like I think one of the booths that we were supposed to get the stamp had closed up and left because they sold all their stuff right away. So it was kind of a failure, but it was kind of fun. And she gets into it and she drags me into it, and I always enjoy it. So it's just I wouldn't do it if it weren't for her. So because of that, we went over there, and it was the third day, at the end of the day, and they had like Hanks or little things, little swaggy type stuff over at the table, and they're explaining it. I just really didn't even understand what it was. But you go over there and you try to get it into a cup, and even if you just get close to the cup, you get it. It seemed kind of fishy to me, but Anyway, my girlfriend goes and does it. She does it. You got to sign up. You got to go to their website and become, I don't know, follow their whatever for so they're trying to get more people signed up. That's basically it. So anyway, she signs up, she does it, and they say, "Oh, you won a knife." So we go over there to look at them, and she's going, "What should I get? What should I get?" And so she liked this fox, the Desert Fox, and she asked me, well, because it's a series, and they got like a whole bunch of different ones in the series, and so she asked me what I should get, and I like Barlow's, so that's what we ended up with on this one is a Barlow. But wait, the story's not over. So she's trying to get me to do it, and I'm going, well, if you got a free knife out of it, I'm willing to try. So I go to sign in, and I go, you have the QR code to go to their thing to follow. I was already following it anyway, so it didn't make any difference there. And I throw it, and the guy says, "Oh, you want a knife?" So I don't know if everybody wins knives. It seems like there's some kids in front of us that didn't win knives. Maybe because they're too young, they couldn't win knives. That might be it. But anyway, so I go over there, and they got the Arctic Fox, and I already have an Arctic Fox knife. And like I said, these are all series, so they have a whole bunch of different patterns that come with them. So the reason why I picked the one I did is because of the blade shape, and I really dig it. So let's go ahead and open up the Desert Fox, since we've got the desert and the Arctic. Very cool. And so she picked the Fox, and then I said, well, because I think she liked because this does have a really cool design. I mean, you gotta say, Rough Rider. For the price, Their stuff is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Put that over there. Try to keep it. So look at that. So it is micarta. It looks kind of like wood though. And it's got that cool red fox for the desert fox. Very cool. Now I don't have any in this series, but I did like it. I thought it was very cool, and I do like Barlow's. I got a few Barlow's here. I got this old Barlow that was passed down from my girlfriend's dad, and after he passed away, her sister found it at their home and brought it in. And then we got this is one that I got at the show. That's that. It's called the Gateway Barlow, and that's super cool. And then I also had the Midnight Jack, which is basically a Barlow shape, right? But it is a modern version. These are more modern versions, so. But I do like them. I do like Barlows. I would like to get some more Barlows, and that's why I said, hey, let's get a Barlow. So, I usually like bigger knives, but with slip joints, I mean, when it gets, this is kind of like an in-between size as far as I'm concerned for a slip joint. It's definitely a usable size. Some of them get to be so small that they're like, well, what are you going to do with it? It's kind of like the little SD, the knives on a little SD Victorinox. It's like, what are you going to do with it? But this one's, it's got two blades. It's always nice to have two blades. I never really, because I usually carry like 3 or 4 knives on me every day. So it's like, I already got 3 other knives, But anyway, it's just fun. And, you can fidget with 2 different ones at the same time. It's nice looking, though. I mean, clean. I mean, you can see there's no real gapping. I mean, at the half stop, it is a little proud. But this one's not. Well, so if I close that, everything is very flush. If I close this one and open up the pin blade, again, very flush, nice look. Got that woodish looking micarta with the fox on it, and it just looks real nice. It's just a great thing, especially when you win it for free, right? So yeah, so we got that one, and then like I said, I went ahead and did it, tried it. I don't know what the whole thing of the spiel is, but I got an Arctic fox. But this is the reason why. I'll show you. It's crazy. I like it. Look at that. Big old hawkbill. Big old hawkbill. That's crazy. I like to get different knives, and it's just fun. It's fun to have different stuff. And I had already won an Arctic Fox. I believe, I did win this on the giveaway, the big giveaway for Blade Walker. I won this one, which is the Cotton Sampler. Another very interesting shape. So I got 2 Arctic Foxes, and they're very unusual blade shapes. Although I definitely like a hawkbill. I have a few. I only got this one out. This one's sitting on the table. You may remember that I did it's like a Pakal style. I keep this out to open up packages that come in the mail. It just so easy. Very, very cool. So hawkbill definitely has its uses, 100%, and it's different. It's different from other knives. Whereas the Barlow's kind of a very basic shape, this one's kind of wild, and in the way it sits out, so proud, so tall. It is kind of crazy in the pocket. I don't know what kind of slip you would need to put this thing in. I just put it like some of the pants I have. You have a 5th pocket, but some of them have like a little zipper pocket in your right front pocket where you can put normal stuff in your regular pocket, and this zipper pocket kind of keeps it from getting scratched up. So that's what I'll throw a slip joint in that pocket, and it's zippered and keeps it safe, and that fits in there just fine. But it is a monster in the pocket, and it's a cool hawkbill. It's just very, very wild, but I love it. And for free, I'll take it any day of the week. So yeah, that was the 3 slip joints. I got this guy here, and the other 2 were the 3 slip joints from the show. And yeah, Very cool. I'm super happy with them. I'm not the biggest collector. Obviously, I don't really collect because this is the first time I've ever had two of the same. Now, if you go to Tim's School of Fish, that guy has some great collections and he keeps them all pristine and everything like that. I'm gonna just use them. I'm gonna like go out and find things to cut with them and have a great time. But I think it's cool. I think it's cool that I got two from the same series, and I think it's cool that we got an Arctic and a desert. Arctic and a desert fox. And they both come in these cool boxes. So you can see the boxes are very cool. And yeah, it was a real fun experience. We each got laid at the table right there. Crazy looking, carnival type thing. Yeah, it's fun. So good memories from the show. Also, one along that is this keychain diamond sharpener, and I haven't really even checked it out. So we're gonna unbox this thing. Let's put these guys out of the way. Because I can't do a short video. Come on, guys. You know me. Unbox. We each got one. I don't think my girlfriend's gonna use hers, but we'll see. So let's see what this looks like. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, obviously. And keychain. So put this over here. So there it is. I see that it's unscrews. Look at that. It's almost like one of those little spike things. And so now, it also kind of reminds me of those things that like chefs used to use, like the little bar things. So they would come along. Ignore that knocking. I think somebody's putting something up. So you just kind of come along and sharpen, and it'd be like a field sharpening thing, and you can sharpen. I have no idea how effective it would be. It says diamond, so that's good. I mean, this thing's already sharp. I haven't really used it that much. I cut a couple things today, and it's 440, and it's 440 razor sharp steel. Razor sharp, right? And I think they're both 440 razor sharp steel. So I know you're not going to be able to read it until I get myself a really good camera. But anyway, so another little fun thing. I haven't done anything with mine yet. Maybe one will go into a giveaway. We'll see. I'll see if my girlfriend's going to want to keep hers. I doubt she will. So maybe I'll throw this one in the giveaway coming up. Stay tuned for that this weekend. We'll be doing something on that. So, all right, guys, that's what we got. Freebies from Smoky Mountain. They got their stuff on there. So very, very cool. And yeah, some cool slip joints. Got laid. Got a little sharpener here, and maybe one of you guys will win one of these in the upcoming giveaway. All right, guys, that's it. Enough talking. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.